Good morning, everyone. Today we will be taking a topic from the chapter Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plants, and the topic is megasporogenesis. As the name says, megasporogenesis. Megaspores are generally the female spores, no? We call it as female. And formation of that megaspore is called as megasporogenesis. This process involves the formation of a haploid megaspore from a diploid megaspore mother cell. So what is a megaspore mother cell? As we can see here in the diagram, that in an ovule, at the micropylar end, one of the cell of the nucellus get differentiated in the sense that it will become large in size, its nucleus become very prominent, and it will have a very dense cytoplasm, and it will function as a megaspore mother cell. Now the megaspore mother cell will undergo meiotic division and will form a linear tetrad. It will form a linear tetrad. It will divide meiotically and will form a linear tetrad. Out of this linear tetrad, in most of the cases in the angiosperms, the three of the megaspores which are present at the micropylar end, towards the micropylar end, will get degenerated. And only one functional megaspore is left. This functional megaspore is mainly towards the chalazal end, because out of four, this linear tetrad of megaspore, only one remains functional. That's why this type of development is called as monosporic development. This type of development, out of the four megaspores of the linear tetrad, only one towards the chalazal end remains functional and the rest three get degenerated. That's why this type of development is called as monosporic development. Now this megaspore, this functional megaspore which is present towards the chalazal end, will undergo further development and will form the female gametophyte, and this female gametophyte is also known as embryo sac. So now let's see what are the further steps which will lead to the formation of the embryo sac. As we can see here in the diagram, out of three, the one which is the functional megaspore, this functional megaspore will undergo free nuclear divisions. It will undergo repeated free nuclear divisions. How many free nuclear? And that too, these free nuclear division will be mitotic. As we can see here, that it is the first, second, and continuously three free mitotic division it will undergo, resulting in the formation of the four nuclei towards the one end and 4 nuclei towards the other end. That means formation of total 8 nuclei. These 8 nuclei will be followed with the formation of the cell wall. How these cell wall is formed? Three of the nucleus will form the wall towards the micropylar end and will form the egg apparatus, whereas towards the chalazal end the wall will be formed and the three antipodals will be formed. The fourth nuclei from the chalazal end and the another fourth nuclei from the micropylar end will move towards the center of the embryo sac and will result into the formation of the polar nuclei. These polar nuclei and the cell which is in which the polar nuclei are present is called as the central cell. So we can say that the female gametophyte is of 8 nucleated and 7